When I was a 20-year-old dancer, all I wanted to do was travel and work for Disney. So the dream was Disney Cruise Line. I did my first DCL audition when I was still in school, and I made it all the way to the end. I never ended up getting a contract, but I figured, hey, better to graduate. After graduation, DCL came back in the summer, and of course, I go to the audition very excited, but this time there was a different casting director, and I got cut. I was devastated. In the span of 3 years, I probably auditioned a total of 6 times, and every single time I was cut. Sometimes even first round. Maybe Disney Cruise Line wasn't meant to be. Well, skip ahead a few years, and a global pandemic later, I had been out of work for a while, and Disney Cruise Line was coming to Toronto for auditions. At the time, I really wasn't interested in getting on a ship. I just hadn't been able to go to an in-person audition in a while, and I thought this was a great opportunity to practice. So I went to the audition, and lo and behold, there was a different casting director, and I made it all the way to the end. I left that audition feeling very accomplished, but I didn't really think much of it. Skip ahead a few months later. I ended up getting coffee with a friend of mine who is a performer for Disney Cruise Line, and I was venting to him about how much I miss performing, and he encouraged me to kind of give it one more shot. The next day, I sent an email to the casting team of Disney. An hour later, I get this email. Your ears must have been burning. You've been on my list to try to get you in the mix ever since I met you in the spring, and now I finally have an offer. Let me know when you can connect. Crazy. I did my first contract with Disney Cruise Line the year I turned 30, 10 years after my first Disney Cruise Line audition. It just goes to show that when there's a dream on your heart, it's meant to be there, and it can come to you when you least expect it.